Hey folks, Chase back with Card Addicts Anonymous. We are back. I am back from my fishing trip. I had a great time. All of you who wished me good luck in my fishing trip know that it was not unwell spent, sending me luck, because I caught many fish, my friends. Many fish. At one point, I couldn't drop my rod in the water without pulling fish out, and my arms got tired. So thank you so much for all of you guys who wish me well on my fishing trip. I appreciate you. And yeah, we caught a lot of fish. It was a great time. And just an absolute great time. If you've never been on a fishing boat and you have the option to go. Definitely take some bonine or whatever to deal with seasickness. It wasn't an extremely choppy day. It was actually really, really nice. The waters were excellent, but some people were getting stuck on the boat. But not me, because I take bonine anytime I go on a boat. And I go relatively often, so. But anyways, let's get to this this video here. You probably already read the description, so you know what we're getting into. We got some more cards from China. Our friends over there overseas. Not so much our friends right now with Trump's crazy tariff stuff going on. I'm going to not say anything political in this video other than these might not be available in a little while. So no matter what side of the fence you sit on, if you like to buy cards from AliExpress, that might be going the way of the dinosaurs, unfortunately. So hopefully if you saw any of my other videos where we're looking at these proxy cards, you made your decision to buy them when you had the chance, because you probably won't in a while. But oh gosh, I haven't even looked at these yet, guys. So put this to the side. I think this is just one card that I purchased. As you can see, the backs of the cards. Let's grab a card. I have some bulk over here. Not the same, and that's good. That's what I want. I'm buying a proxy card. I don't want it to look like the real card. I want the front two as best as it can be. Wow, that is cool. So I don't know if that's how the original one looks, but I never had the option to get this leader at the time. I wasn't really playing One Piece or anything, and I saw this on there. It was like $3, and I was like, you know what, we're doing it, and it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with my $3 decision. If I want to play a mono black Luffy, I'll have that card to use as a leader, and that'll be cool. So if I don't buy one from Kaido Cards, which I'll probably do anyway, so that is what it is. This is just yeah, that's just I guess we can keep it around, because these cards, this is what the main video is about. Wow, that's pretty similar. Still has that like glossierness and doesn't have that matte kind of finish to it. Oh, I guess we should get them out of the package, shouldn't we? Let's liberate it from its plastic prison before we make assessments on how they look. So I think these are like a bunch of like, yeah, see that? See the glossiness of it, the difference in color. They're getting closer with the color, but you don't want them to look exactly the same, man. You want them to not look the same. You know what I mean? These are proxies. These are for you to play with. You're not trying to sell these. You're not trying to scam people. At least I hope you're not. At least I hope you're not. You know, tell me you're not. Okay? So who cares if they're not exactly the same? They're cool cards nonetheless. And they're cards you probably can't afford. I can't afford them. I don't want to buy them, you know? I like to put proxy mangas in my decks because they're way cooler than the like normal SRs or secret rares. I probably have those cards if I want to play in like a real tournament. But, you know, a couple bucks, you know, and you can, wow. Treasure Up One Piece. Treasure Cup, sorry. Treasure Cup One Piece. Wow. Those are absolutely gorgeous. That's OP1 secret rare Yamato. Holy smokes. I did not expect them to look this nice. The printing in China is getting so good. I mean, they can make stuff just as nice as the cards printed in Japan or in America. Wow. Absolutely stunning. I don't think I use this card in any deck right now, but the ones I do use, I'll use. Oh, there's Marco, OPO2. That's a playable, super playable card. I don't know if I use any right now. Maybe I used to have a couple in my Shanks deck, but I changed my Shanks deck around. So, but man, look at these cards. They're gorgeous. They're very all almost as good as Bandai's cards. Maybe a little, I've never seen these cards in person, so I have no idea. I just saw these on there. They were like a decent price. I'll link them in the description down below if you want to see if you can try to get them now. Garp, I've seen this card before. I've never seen it in person, obviously, but I've seen this card before. And even the little one piece, it's hard to get it to focus. Pretty clean. Lettering pretty clean. Wow, it's all embroidered, like kind of on the side there, like embossed. Gorgeous cards, man. Not sure how you got these. If you had to play in the Treasure Cup or how that works, but there's no way I'd get a hold of them other than like this. And these are really cool cards. Put in a binder, they look cool. They're not worth anything. I'm never gonna try to sell them, but for like 20 bucks or whatever they cost me. We got Cavendish here, green Cavendish. This card I need 4 of these. Each one of these, you could buy 2 sets of these for the cost of one of the regular SR, not even like the all art, just the regular SR. They're like 50, 60 bucks right now. Yeah, so I wish I had bought more of these. I didn't even know this was in here. I didn't really look at what was in these. I like to see them like you guys are, like for the first time on camera. And wow, these are just absolutely stunning. The printing is just so nice on them. This one doesn't say Treasure Cup. I'm not sure what this is from, to be honest, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. There's like 30 cards in here, 28 cards in here. Ooh. Smoke Reiju from OP06. Wow. Man, I wish they just sold this card. I would pay 30 bucks for 3 of these, to be honest. So I could use them in a deck because I don't want to spend $50 or $60 on a single card. I just can't justify it. If it was for something for the channel, I would do it, but these are stunning. You get mesmerized by her the thing on her bazongas there. This is a Treasure Cup one. Oh no, Championship 2024. I think they're missing like they're supposed to be printing there or something. But we got Katakuri from OP03, secret rare. Very cool looking card. That's probably supposed to have printing in there, so whatever. But I don't think I use Katakuri in anything, and I have a full play set of the secret rare. I actually prefer the normal one to this one, to be honest, but you're not going to win out with everyone. See, this one's cleaner. See where it says Championship 2024? You can actually read it. Something went wrong in the printing of that one. You can see. It just looks like a blob. And this one, you can perfectly read it. Looks gorgeous. Charlotte Pudding, OP03. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, look at the texture in the back behind her. That is gorgeous. And she's always gorgeous. And she loves Sanji, doesn't she? So we love her. Here you got, ooh, this is a winner card from the Championship 2023. Kaido from the starter deck number 4. Very nice texture on there. Look at the inky printing on there. I love when they do that. Absolutely gorgeous. Very clean printing. You can read everything. 4 Emperors, Animal Kingdom, Pirates. Always wanted to make like a Animal Kingdom deck, an animal deck, but we got so many decks right now. We got to wait till things switch around here. There's a Championship 2023 Jozu. Red Jozu. I use the blue Jozu in a couple different decks, but not the red one. Cool card, though. I love that like embroidering on the edge of the card there. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Ooh, another really playable Marco. That is a sick card. Wow. That is so sick. Man, I wish was using this in a deck because I'd love to throw that in there. That is an awesome card. And people are gonna go, oh wow, let me check a look at that. Say, hey, this is a proxy. Don't lie to people. Don't try to, I'm not buying a Gucci handbag and telling people it's Gucci. I'm buying these cards because they're cool and I can't afford the real ones, and I'll be honest about it. Not that I can't afford them, that I can't justify buying them. That is absolutely sick. We got the OP02 Edward Newgate SR. That is so sick. I don't really use that in there either. I used to have those in my Shanks deck as well. But I'm playing Straw Hat Shanks now. So, oh, my favorite character, one of them at least, Perona. OP06 Perona. I have a full play set of these. So, but I don't use them in any deck either. So, but when the time comes, I'll have them. And I'll definitely use this one in there. Very cute. Maybe my favorite card we've seen so far. I love that it's like silver embroidery instead of the gold. I think that looks real nice on there. Absolutely awesome cards. I don't know how you get these otherwise. I mean, other than the ones that say like championship and stuff. Maybe you had to play in the tournament to get them or something. But I don't know where these came from or where these designs came from. That's cool. Mihawk. Dracul Mihawk. OP01. I definitely have this in my... Which deck do I have in? My buggy deck, I think. So I'll be using this in there for sure. Very cool. Gorgeous cards. Mihawk and Perona. Power couple. I don't think they're together, but they should be. Linlin. Yellow Linlin. From the starter deck. That's Treasure Cup One Piece. Does it look different than the other Treasure Cups? I'm tripping. Come on, can we get a card out of here? No, it's the same print. Okay. Just making sure. Wow. Never looked so good, did she? Smacking old Zeus around. That's not very nice of her. Very cool. God, there's so many of them in here, man. I'm like tripping. We got OP01 Kaido. Looking menacing. Gorgeous textures. Look at all the inkiness. Inkies on there. So sick. Do I use this Kaido in anything? I don't think I do. It's always great when you can use these cards and stuff, but Purple Kid I do use. Not this one, no, actually. I use the manga one, so this is not that one. Very cool card, though. I've been watching the show, and I just got to the part, I don't want to ruin it, but where Shanks meets Eustace Kid. If you guys know, you know what I'm talking about. Very cool moment. Trafalgar Law, the 4-drop Law. I think I do use him in my Luffy deck. So I'm going to have to throw this in there. Man, that is a cool card. Look at that subtle like texture, like lightning bolt textures in the back. Can you see that? It's hard to see, but wow, that is awesome. I can't wait to go through all my decks and see where I can put these. I don't play competitively, you know what I mean? I'm not good enough for that. I just like having the cool decks and have fun at the game stores and stuff. Big 10-drop Luffy from ST10, it looks like. Red Luffy. ST10. I don't remember. I can't remember this card, to be honest, the real one. Look at how cool the lightning bolt stuff, like the hockey lightning bolts. How cool those look. Very cool card. We're nearing the end here. Not quite there yet. I've seen this card. I've never seen it in person, but I've seen it. The Borsellino from the championship. I used to play him in something. I can't remember what deck it was, but no longer. But really cool card, though. OP02 Borsellino. Then, ooh, Sakazooks. Black Sakazooks from OP02. I have like 20 of these. Not this card, but the SR. Man, they were making cool cards all the way back in 2013. Think how long it's been since then. Almost 2 years. I mean, it's been 2 years, but I don't know. I think these were probably like towards the end of the year, so we'll almost be 2 years coming up. Man, that's a cool Kuzan. Holy smokes. That is incredible. Another OP02 card. It's got the ice cube texture in the background. Wow, that is awesome. Kobe. O2 Kobe. Definitely don't use him in anything, but very cool card. Very cool character. What the part where it becomes a badass and with Garp and all that. I don't want to ruin the show. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Queen, super playable card in some decks. I don't use it, but I know it's a 4 of in some decks. Queen, big fat freak. I hate him. Not that he's fat, that I hate him. He's a freak and I hate him in the show. Wow. Zoro. Definitely use this in the Zoro deck, I'm pretty sure. That'll go straight in there. Wow. That is a gorgeous card. Got some hockey lightning cracking off him right there. Yeah, I'm happy with this purchase. Man, I'd love to buy another like 3 sets of those, but and just have 4 of all those if I want to put them into decks, but you know what I mean? I could buy 1 card that's real, or I could buy 4 sets of these and use them in all my decks. It's an easy choice for me. I don't care if they're not real. I don't care. I'm not going to tell people they're real. They're cool cards. I'd rather have cool cards in my decks than not have them, you know? And I'm not buying the real ones. What do I need the real ones for? Just so I could play with them and ruin them? Like, no. I don't understand people that get butthurt about when people buy used proxy cards. Like, don't. If you're going to buy the real thing and want to play with them, I'm fine, whatever. If you want to spend $2,500 on 4 mangas and play with them, go for it. It's not how I like to spend my money, and that's not, you know what I mean? And I don't feel that's a good investment if you want to play a game. It's a card game, you know what I mean? Those cards, I don't care how many sleeves you put on them, those cards are going to get messed up in there, dude. You're shuffling them, you know what I mean? They're going to get doinked, you flop them down, they're, you know, slapping around in your deck box. Like, come on, dude. You know, more power to you if you do. You know, I'm not going to play with a $100 card, like even $100 card in my deck. Like, I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth destroying a nice card like that. You know, that's just my opinion. Like, I'll play with all arts and stuff in my decks, but I try to, if they're too expensive, I'm not going to play with them because it's not worth getting them messed up. I mean, I will if I can't buy one like this, like a proxy one. You know, I used to know a guy who collected Rolexes. Not so much collected them, but had a ton of them. You would think it was a collection. And he would buy like a high quality replica of the Rolex that he owned and wear that out instead of wearing the Rolex because he didn't want to mess up his, you know, $25,000 Rolex. He has the real one. He doesn't need to fake it. He don't care. He likes the nice watch. It's, you know, basically the same. Sorry about that. I hit the camera. He don't care. You know what I mean? Why would you care if you don't care? You know, he could buy my whole life if you wanted to, probably. But teach their own. I get it. If you don't like proxy cards, good for you. You know, I think the only reason you wouldn't like people playing with proxy cards is that you want there to be like a financial barrier to people enjoying themselves and playing the game, which I think is stupid. You should only want more people playing the game. Like, you know, if proxy cards get more people to want to play because they can afford having cool stuff, I'm all for it, man. Bandai ain't hurting. They're making probably $1 billion a year off this game, so they ain't hurting. Who cares about their IP? They don't care about you. You know what I mean? They make these products and then they go on shelves and get instantly bought. They have no thing in place where you can ensure that you can get stuff. Like, come on, man. These people don't care about you, dude. So don't care about them. Stop crying for them. Stop white knighting for them, you know. But that's all the rants I'm going to do, guys. Hope you had a good time. Enjoyed this video. How cool these cards are. For the price, it's unrivaled. You know, you're going to see the price in the description down below. And if you want to click on that link and buy it, I have no financial ties to that. It's not an affiliate link with AliExpress or whatever. These are just videos that I like to make for the community to enjoy. Nothing to do with me making any money. So one day, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, maybe AliExpress give me a call. You know, I'm not going to shill out. I'm going to tell people exactly what I think about your stuff, but I'm more than willing to make a little side bucks if people want to buy them. But it's going to say that they're more money in the description. Once you click on it, it'll show you the sale price, you know what I'm saying, of their items because they're always on sale. But that's really the real price. That's what they're hoping to get. When you see them on sale, these will be like $12. They'll have like a deep sale. You know what I mean? Like an actual sale on the items. So maybe wait till then to purchase yours. But Until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't. There's plenty more content like this on my page. You can go check it out. We have over 200 videos already. Only been like 3 months. I've been cranking them out and really enjoying myself. But until next time, guys, stay safe. Keep that smile on your face, and I will see you in the next one. Chase out.